What you're saying, it also makes me to think about like when I do a blind tasting and assess the quality of the wine. Yes, obviously the tannins, if the tannins harsh, you can think that with the time it's gonna age and it will. I mean, when it ages, it will benefit and then it gets softer, maybe better
Sure.
balance. But if I'm assessing a quality of wine and if I try to understand the aging potential of the wine, if the wine is out of balance, I wouldn't say that it has a great aging potential. What I look like first, yes,
Mm,
obviously the structural
yeah.
elements to be in balance, but
True.
obviously higher tannins, but also
True.
riper tannins,
True.
acidity. No, but I mean, I think the structure, there should be a balance between the structural elements, but also
Yeah.
a balance between the intensity, the fruity notes, right? So
Yeah.
that it can benefit from aging.
No, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. But there should be a good balance from the start.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that with time the balance will become great instead of good.
Great. Mm-hmm.
And because let's take the example of oak. Huh? A lot of great reds in the world have a fair proportion of new oak nowadays. So in the early years, the new oak might be a bit too dominant, and you could say the wine is a bit unbalanced because of that. But then
Mm-hmm.
if you wait, the oak will integrate, and you will come at some stage to a point um, where we talk of a balanced wine in terms of the oak. Somebody is asking now, I can see, how many years can we call a wine aged?
Mm-hmm.
You can't, I wouldn't know. You can't put that in a figure. Of course, you could say, well, if any wine that is 5 years old is aged, that is true. But whether it's 5 or 10 years, I don't know. But to rephrase that, when is a wine ready to drink? That completely depends on the wine, and I wouldn't have a
Mm-hmm.
general answer. It's impossible
Mm-hmm.
to say.
Yeah. And then when it's ready to drink, and then until when it can go on. Because
Exactly.
there are also you can enjoy wines maybe
Two
from
different things.
1920s, 1930s, even maybe.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, when I tasted in Palais Coburg the great Bordeaux's, like the 47 Cheval Blanc and the 45 Mouton and wines like
Mm-hmm.
that, they were, of course, wonderfully aged and perfectly ready to drink. But I don't know when they were already like that. So it seems to me that a wine will, for a certain period, during the aging process, if it's a good wine, it will improve in quality, and then it reaches its sort of highest point in quality, and then it stays there for a while. And again, how long, that entirely depends on the wine.
This
There is
wine.
no general rule.
Actually, there are a few questions that we passed already. I will quickly mention about that. Olivier, my beloved Olivier from France, asking, now he's in Egypt though, he's asking, what about Latour, which went out of the Premier system and will release its first new vintage after 8 years, I